Welcome. I hope you're happy and well at home. My name is Grace and I'm a kindergarten teacher at Yarra Junction. First of all, we'll be starting with our Cire acknowledgement. So we say, we at Cire would like to say thank you to the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation for letting us share your land. We promise to look after it, the animals and the people too. Hello land, hello sky, hello me, and hello friends. So today I've brought along my Bunjil and Waa puppets. So this is Bunjil, and he's a little bit old because I've had him for a long time, and he's seen a lot of kinder children. And Bunjil is a wedge-tailed eagle, so he flies high in the sky, and he has a call like this. I'm not very good at that call. And he is very important to the Aboriginal people in Victoria. So he's actually the creator spirit. So I'll put him down. And this one is Waa, and he's the crow. And his name is the same as his call. So he goes like this, Waa, Waa, like that. And he flies not quite so high as Bunjil, but he's also very important to the Wurundjeri people. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little song with Bunjil and Waa. So Bunjil on this hand and Waa on this hand. And we go like this. Two large birds flying to a chuka. One named Bunjil, the other named Waa. Fly away Bunjil, fly away Waa. Come back Bunjil, come back Waa. Now what we might do is we might do that one more time and see if you can say it with me. Two large birds flying to a chuka. One named Bunjil, the other named Waa. Fly away Bunjil, fly away Waa. Come back Bunjil, come back Waa. So Bunjil loves to go for a fly in the sky because up in the sky he can actually see the things that he might like to eat and also other things that might be going on. And he's been watching at the moment and he can see that some of the trees, the leaves are actually changing colour. And he's thinking, wow, isn't it pretty? There's orange trees and there's yellow trees and there's red trees from up above. So at the moment, the season is now autumn, but the Wurundjeri people call it wombat season. And that's because there's more rain and the days are shorter while the nights are longer. And the wombats come out to eat in the sunshine, so that's something that they notice a lot at this time of year. So what I've been thinking of is all these lovely leaves that have been falling that we've been collecting. So this one comes from Pat down at Osh. And we have some yellow leaves from our lemon tree at childcare. And I've also even collected a strawberry leaf because some leaves don't change colour, some stay green. And this is a beautiful leaf because it's nice and little furry and soft. So strawberry leaves are beautiful to touch. But I also brought in some gum leaves because often gum leaves don't change colour, they stay green at this time. But when you touch them, they're different from the strawberry leaves because they're flat and they're smooth as opposed to being soft and furry. And also the shape of gum leaves are long and skinny, whereas strawberry leaves are a little bit rounder. So you may have noticed that the strawberry leaf was green and a lot of our gum leaves are still green at the moment. That's because these plants are evergreen. Whereas the plants that are turning different colours, so we've got orange and yellow and red here, they're all deciduous trees or deciduous plants because at autumn time their leaves turn a different colour and then they lose their leaves and then they have a bit of a sleep over winter. Now what we can do with leaves is we can have a lot of fun, and one of the best things to do is to rake them up and to gather them into a heap and then to run up to them and jump in them. It's so fun. Have you ever done that before? And then another fun thing is to gather them into a pile and then you get them in your hands and then you throw them high in the air and they come floating down. It's so fun. Have you ever done that before? And then once you've done that, you can also do lots of sorting with leaves and look at, you know, red leaves and yellow leaves and orange leaves and brown leaves. But you can also do some painting with leaves. So up here, my daughter has actually made this painting and it's just a fingerprint painting. So what we've got is we've just got a normal trunk and then she's got her fingers and done some different autumn colours that you can do at home. And now that we've actually had a bit of a chat about leaves, we might actually finish with a story that I told the Kinder Kids yesterday. So I might just go get that for you. And this story is called Peace at Last, and it's by Jill Murphy. Maybe your parents might like to feel that there's peace at last right now. The hour was late. Mr. Bear was tired, Mrs. Bear was tired, and Baby Bear was tired. So they all went to bed. And their bed is up the stairs, so they've got to go up the stairs to their bed. Mrs. Bear fell asleep, but Mr. Bear didn't. He couldn't sleep. Mrs. Bear began to snore. Shh, went Mrs. Bear. Snore, snore, snore. You can have a go at making that sound if you'd like. Oh no, said Mr. Bear. I can't stand this. So he got up and he went to sleep in Baby Bear's room. Wonder if it'll be quiet in Baby Bear's room. Baby Bear was not asleep either. He was lying in bed pretending to be an aeroplane. Meow, went Baby Bear. You can have a go at making that sound too and being an aeroplane. Let's do it. Oh no, said Mr. Bear. I can't stand this. So he got up and he went to sleep in the living room. Wonder if it'll be quiet in the living room. Tick tock went the living room clock. Tick tock, tick tock. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Oh no, said Mr. Bear. I can't stand this. So he went off to sleep in the kitchen. Drip, drip went the leaky kitchen tap. Went the refrigerator. Oh no, said Mr. Bear. I can't stand this. So he got up and he went to sleep in the garden. Do you think it might be quiet in the garden at night? I wonder. Well, you would not believe what noises there are in the garden at night. Too-wit, too, went the owl. Snuffle, snuffle, went the hedgehog. Meow, sang the cats on the wall. Oh, no, said Mr. Bear. I can't stand this. So he went off to sleep in the car. I wonder if you might get a bit of peace and quiet in the car. It was cold in the car and uncomfortable, but Mr. Bear was too tired that he didn't notice. He was just falling asleep when all the birds started to sing and the sun peeped in at the window. Tweet, tweet, went the birds. Shine, shine, went the sun. Oh no, said Mr. Bear, I can't stand this. So he got up and he went back into the house. In the house, Baby Bear was fast asleep and Mrs. Bear had turned over and wasn't snoring anymore. Mr. Bear got into bed and he closed his eyes. Peace at last, he said to himself. Went the alarm clock. Mrs. Bear sat up and rubbed her eyes. Good morning, dear, she said. Did you sleep well? Not very well, dear, yawned Mr. Bear. Never mind, said Mrs. Bear. I'll bring you a nice cup of tea. And she did. I wonder if Mr. Bear had a little snooze later on in the day. And that's the end of the story. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've had a good time watching me. And if you have any ideas or you've had a fun time doing something that you've been thinking about after watching this, then please let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.